things are massive. Our 5-year wedding anniversary. Now that is a game changer.
We're Matt and Nat, and in 2021, we traveled to all 50 U.S. states as part-time travelers.
And while we've absolutely loved experiencing the beauty of our own country and will continue to do so, we're also excited to explore what lies beyond the U.S. borders.
In last week's video, we were in Aruba and experienced our first all-inclusive island where we enjoyed cold drinks and beautiful flamingos on the beach.
Took an unexpected swim after getting thrown from our banana boat.
And snorkeled alongside exotic fish through the coral reef.
This week, we dive into the food scene here in Aruba.
Welcome to Aruba, Part 3.
If you know us, then you know that we love exploring destinations and cultures through their food, and that is exactly what we'll be doing today.
We've got a list of about a dozen or so different restaurants, and while we're gonna do our best, I don't think time or our stomachs will be able to handle them all.
I don't think so.
That said, be sure to check out the blog for the full list and all of the details.
The link is down in the description, but now let's get started with a place that's favorite among locals and tourists alike, and they're famous for their Açaí and Pitaya Bowls.
So I just commandeered a couple of chairs under this tiki hut, even though we're technically not staying at this resort, but they don't know that. So make sure you guys come early if you do want to commandeer a couple of chairs. Psych, I got kicked out. They asked me my room number. I could have totally made it up because they literally just had pen and paper, but I couldn't do that. So we're sitting like on this little bench waiting for Matt and our smoothie bowls.
I got the goods. Guys,
smoothie bowl time.
These look amazing.
I got the Pitaya bowl, which is a pink dragon fruit and banana smoothie with a bunch of fruit on top.
And I got the pipeline, which is, I'm not gonna remember, so I'm just gonna read it to you. It's the pink dragon fruit and chia pudding topped with cacao nibs, goji berry, and peanut butter drizzle, topped with blueberries, bananas, strawberries, and I had them sprinkle a little bit of coconut on top.
I've got blueberries, strawberries, bananas, pineapple, I think mango, and some orange.
And a little bit of kiwi.
Oh, and kiwi, yeah. All right, let's dive in. It's hard to get to the bottom.
I just lost a blueberry down.
That's what my base looks like.
This is what my base looks like. Never had chia pudding. It looks like an interesting texture, but I think I'll like it. We'll see. Oh yeah, I like it. It's not very sweet at all. I like the texture. I don't know if you would.
All right, let me try it.
You know what we got to do today?
Interesting. I don't mind it though.
It is interesting though, isn't it?
It's really hard to eat out of this little bowl here because they top it so full.
Yeah, the bowl needs to be about twice as big. Natalie thinks I'm gross for getting peanut butter in my smoothie bowls.
Not a fan.
But that's what makes them amazing to me.
No, fruit does.
Fruit,
just fruit.
with peanut butter.
No, just fruit.
I love chocolate drizzle, peanut butter, banana, cacao nib.
I like fruit on top of fruit on top of fruit with more fruit. Put in the comments what kind of smoothie bowl you'd rather have.
I got some dragon fruit down in there.
Yeah.
And there's some granola that I didn't get a bite of.
Oh, you
yet.
didn't?
No. Like you said, it's hard to get down to the bottom of these bowls.
It really is.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That all together makes more sense. Because the chia pudding's not really cold. It's like kind of like lukewarm. So the pink dragon fruit base helps give it more of that smoothie bowl feel like it should be.
The kids next to us are feeding iguanas. I'll show you.
So a little pro tip, if you're coming to Eduardo's and you're not staying at one of the resorts, you're not going to be able to sit on the beach like we had wanted to, which is why Natalie got kicked out earlier. But Eduardo's has a second location called Eduardo's Hideaway. All the exact same menu with easy parking and much more seating. So it's a little inland, so if you don't mind not having the beach views and you just want great food, that's the place to go.
So that was fantastic. I am completely stuffed. And if you guys watched our Hawaii video, you know that I love smoothie bowls. So of course I finished mine and Matt did not.
And that's because I know that we have a lot more stops to go today. We do it for you guys. We're about to head to stop number 2, which has ties to the island's Dutch roots. with Aruba being part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, you can't come here and not try Dutch food. And what better Dutch food to try than Dutch pancakes here at Linda's, which is family owned and operated and some of the best on the island. Recommendation of our waiter.
We got the bacon and cheese. Let's dig into our Dutch pancakes.
So first impressions is not the most appetizing looking.
Obviously we're sharing because we're eating so much today. That's good. That Gouda cheese, I'm always in heaven with Dutch cheese.
Much better than it looks.
Yes.
The bacon it's like not American bacon.
No, it's kind of like Canadian bacon.
It's not like super crispy, but it's not bad. It's really good, honestly. And like Natalie said, that Gouda really sets it off.
Now what I recommend you guys do when you get here is if one of you gets a savory option and then the other gets a sweet option, that's usually what Matt and I do,
Yep.
but
then you just split them. You get a little bit of dessert with your breakfast.
so good.
So the pancake itself is like, what would you say? It really is. It's almost like the perfect mix between the fluffiness of an American pancake, but the almost chewiness with the crispy edges on it of like a crepe. I don't know. It's really good though. I dig it.
Thumbs up for me.
The more I eat, the better it gets.
Also, the water on this island is amazing. You can drink straight out of the tap.
Yeah, so since Aruba is a desert island, they don't get much fresh water at all. So they run their water through a desalinator and purify it, so right out of the tap, it's delicious.
Peeled off the cheese and I added some of this. Matt ate it with bacon per usual. This is like a molasses and honey. It's really good.
That's the best way to describe it. It's very thick.
Very thick.
Much different than our American maple syrups that we get.
Highly recommend. The Dutch pancakes were well worth it, and it really was a great deal.
Yeah, and speaking of money, the US dollar is widely accepted here on the island. We haven't found anywhere that didn't accept it, and tipping is encouraged.
We will see you at our next stop. And we're at our next stop a little later than planned due to the unexpected rainstorms.
Yeah, for an island that only gets about 15 inches of rain per year, it is insane that they've gotten almost half of that in like the past 3 days.
Yeah, it is not a desert island in my opinion.
Not our experience. But nonetheless, we made it here to Zeerover, which is our next stop. If you ask anyone here on the island or anyone that's been to the island, this is a must stop. They're known for incredibly fresh seafood, served finger style in brightly colored baskets, and we can't wait to try it.
I'm excited for the view. Let's go.
Chill beer is the island beer. Balashi Brewing is the company that brews this, and Balashi and a handful of other stuff here on the island. But if you see anything with Balashi on it, get it because it's local and it's delicious.
These are so tiny.
They are. They're like 7.4
so
ounces.
Cute. Now it's raining again when we're under a pergola. We're getting soaked. There's that.
I will say, be prepared to wait, not only to put your order in, but also once you put your order in, it's gonna be a minute before you get your food.
It took a little while.
Yeah, it took a solid, what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, but it looks so good.
Yes, it does look amazing. As you can see, we got the best seat in the house.
I mean,
So I forgot to mention what we ordered. Fresh catch of the day, which is right off the boat, the mahi-mahi, and the fresh shrimp, french fries, cornbread, tartar sauce, and pickled onions.
I'm so excited. This cornbread is so spongy.
It's like a pancake almost.
I'm excited.
Oh, it is like a pancake.
It's so fluffy. It's not sweet.
That's not our southern cornbread.
No, but I like it.
These things are massive.
I've never had them where they've had the head on them.
Everything here is fried, but as you can see, it's not like breaded and fried, it's just fried.
I wasn't hungry, and then we waited 45 minutes for our food, and now I'm hungry. We thought for sure with all the storms that people wouldn't have been here because it's raining. Not the case.
Come either really early or late. So I can only imagine what it's like actually during the lunch rush.
Oh yeah. And if you come at like 6:30, they have tarpon that you can feed instead of the seagulls. Cheers. Oh, you're just digging in. Oh my god.
That's good.
So good. I think I'm gonna have to put my napkin in my purse so it doesn't blow away.
Yeah. Also the windy season here in Aruba, so which I feel like is all the time.
Is it mahi time?
Yeah.
Oh.
They give you forks and stuff, but it's kind of just all finger style food at this point.
How much was the basket? I mean, it depends, I think, on how much you
want. It depends on what you get. It's all done by weight. You can order 12 shrimp, but they're still going to throw it on a scale and do it by weight.
That's so spicy. I wasn't ready.
Oh, is it?
I thought it was just going to be pickled onion, but it's got some spice to it for sure.
Our meal with everything we got, not including the drinks, was like $26.
That's not bad at all. I also have this. Oh, it's good because it's like kind of sweet. All right, guys, we are going to chow down now.
Yeah, this is not going to be the fun part to watch. So one of the other things that everybody says you do when you're done eating here at Zeerover is you throw all your scraps out in the water for the birds. And as you can see, they're already prepared for it. I'm feeling threatened right now. Ready? Entertainment built in.
That food was spectacular. Now, the only thing I would change for myself personally, I would just get all shrimp. I just love peel and eat shrimp.
And the fish was really good, but it also had bones in it, so you had to be really careful not to, get one of those bones stuck in your teeth or your throat. I will say the shrimp was a little tough to peel. I don't know if it's because it's fried in the shell and everything.
I think my nails helped me a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have any nails to help me out. So, but overall, an excellent experience, and you really can't beat the views that you get, especially if you can get out there on the pier like we were. Can't beat it.
I changed seats like 3 times. I was like, oh, they're leaving. Oh, they're leaving. And I got closer and closer to the water.
We divided and conquered. I got in line, ordered food, and she went and tackled to finding a seat. And I'd say we both did a pretty dang good job.
It was awesome. Definitely recommend if you're on the island.
Yeah. From one Aruba staple to the next, we've now made our way south to the town of San Nicolas to Charlie's Bar, which is known for really cold beer and delicious Caribbean bites since 1941. So even though Google says they close at 6 p.m. and it is only like 5:20, we thought we'd have time to grab something real quick. I walked in, the bartender just stared at me and did this right here, and I said, "You're closed?" And he said, "So I think that means they're closed, so we're gonna go find somewhere else to go." Thankfully, I have an extensive list of other places to go. Now we just gotta go find one that's open.
So it is worth mentioning that Charlie's is nowhere near anything else that was on our list.
No.
Also, it is in a sketchier part of town. I think they call this the art district.
Yeah.
There is a lot of art, a lot of gentlemen's clubs, and also a lot of baby stores. So, yeah.
So yeah, just know that when you're coming here, it is not necessarily so touristy or family friendly.
Yeah. So on to the next. right, so if you haven't already, we have a series of Aruba videos, so make sure you guys go check those out. If you did not know, we are here celebrating our 5-year wedding anniversary. What are we celebrating today?
Our 5-year wedding anniversary with a dinner on the beach.
This is like epic. This is like an epic vibe here. And it's been raining like on and off, so this view.
Yes, the fact that we have blue skies and nice weather is a gift enough for us today.
Like we might even get a sunset. Happy anniversary, my love.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
But anyway, we've made our way back up to the capital city of Oranjestad, and
It's supposed to have the best croquette on the island.
we're here at Pastechi House. I might be saying that right or wrong, correct me in the comments. But they're famous for serving an Aruban snack, which is a half-moon pastry filled with cheese, meats, and all kinds of deliciousness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool, that thing is.
All right, so these I guess are technically bitterballen rather than croquettes. Croquettes, from my experience, are more elongated like
Yeah.
cylinders.
Okay.
And what flavor is this? We went very Dutch.
Saltfish.
So, see how this is.
It reminds me of Amsterdam. Not the most appetizing looking.
No, they're not. It's almost like dressing, very heavily seasoned Thanksgiving dressing, but like in a, I don't know, pate,
Yeah.
and then breaded and deep fried. Yeah, not the most appetizing looking, but they're good.
As you can tell, I hated mine. We also got Taste the Caribbean Fused Tea, peach. We bought this at the grocery store. It's so good.
On to the main event here, which
That
is,
thing's hot.
yes, which is the ham and cheese pastechi. I feel like it's gonna be lava when I bite into this
Just
thing.
do it. Go for it.
But it's flaky, it is moist. Oh man, I'm nervous.
Oh, is it
That-
so good?
That pastry is really good. It's crispy, but it's kind of chewed to it. It's got
That's
almost a little bit of doughiness on the inside in a good way.
Oh, that's so good. Also, they use Dutch cheese.
I like that more than I even expected to.
And it's great when you can walk around with this little snack.
Like $3 US, I think. Caribbean Hot Pocket.
That's exactly what it is. A Caribbean Dutch Hot Pocket.
I dig it. 2 thumbs up to Pastechi House. So who would have thought a van could have fit in that spot in front of us? It's impressive that it's that tiny.
Just because sun is setting doesn't mean that it is too late for caffeine.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. I ordered a chai latte per usual. I got a small and hot. Cheers.
Cheers. Mine's super smooth.
Oh, mine is good and way different.
Is it? So I got the iced coffee with a little bit of cream in it, and it is super smooth. I have zero complaints. I could chug this thing. That's how little bitterness there is in this.
Mine is really good. It tastes unlike any other chai latte I've ever had. It's definitely
Really?
not super spicy. It's really smooth and really good.
Is it heavy on vanilla or?
No,
Nope.
so he asked if I wanted vanilla or cinnamon, and I said cinnamon.
Gotcha.
Try mine. Right?
What is that? It's a different flavor.
It's way different, and I
Yeah.
highly recommend it.
Now hopefully this gives us a little kick
Pep
of
in
energy
our step, because we need it.
so we can go eat more. That's exactly what we need right now.
I don't
But
need any fat comments, okay? We're trying to help y'all out when you come to Aruba.
I did read everywhere that they had the best coffee on the island. I think they roast everything in-house. Now we're gonna go enjoy our coffee and tea.
So after a little siesta, we are here at our next stop.
And staying with the Dutch theme, we're here at Cafe 080, which is known for all things Dutch in a super laid-back atmosphere, which may have something to do with its Dutch owners, but let's go check it out.
So we literally were here for like 2 seconds and we already met the owner and the manager's so sweet. So we are so excited.
They're recommending all the true Dutch foods for us off the menu, including their homemade Bitterballen.
We just ordered the Dutch snack platter. It has like 24 different snacks on it.
Also, we're trying one of the local beers here, Pastechi, which also made the chill that we did earlier, but this is like their original. Cheers.
Oh, that's good.
That is good. It's a little more flavor than the chill.
Yeah.
The chill is more like on the, it's a Caribbean lager. It's on the side of like a Corona or something in that ballpark, super light. This one's got a little more flavor to it.
This
really
is probably
good.
Matt's favorite. Chill is my favorite.
I'd say that's accurate.
Yeah.
So we're doing it the classic Dutch way, as he said. No silver, just toothpicks.
I don't know what is what besides the Bitterballen. Everything else I don't know the names of, so.
That was some kind of sausage and it was delicious.
So good.
So the manager just brought us a little sample of it here. It is homemade by the owners here. It's a papaya hot sauce for the first time right here.
Dig in.
Oh man.
That's really good.
A nice spice, but the sweetness hits you up front from the papaya. That's really good. If you're in Aruba, you gotta come here and know we aren't paid to say that.
No.
And the staff has been incredible.
Amazing.
When you walk in the door and the first person you meet is the owner, you know you're at a special place.
Yeah. Homemade Bitterballen.
Ooh. Now that is a game changer.
This is worth every penny.
I'm no Bitterballen expert. This right here, homemade in the owner's kitchen. Oh my God.
Oh, good.
Real beef in there, real cheese.
I mean,
I feel like that's what Bitterballen's supposed to be.
oh, 1000%.
So good.
Come here. Tell them we sent you.
Now, we're gonna go enjoy the rest of this food before it gets cold. So there's not a whole lot more to say about Cafe 080.
It literally takes...
Hey guys, thank you for stopping in. I'm still amazed how the hell you found us. But everybody's welcome at Cafe 080. So come and try our Dutch food. Look at me, how skinny I am. It's always good.
Thank you so
Pleasure
much.
meeting you guys.
Pleasure, man.
Pleasure meeting you, miss. Enjoy your trip, okay?
Amazing. See that right there? Okay, so seriously, this place ticked all of the boxes.
Yep.
The service, obviously, the atmosphere, but more importantly, the food.
Yep. It was a highlight of today's food tour, but we're not done yet. We got one last stop.
So we are in a super touristy part of town called Palm Beach. As you can probably hear, it is chaos. There's
Yes.
so many people out.
But we made it to our final stop, which is Gelatissimo, which is an all-natural, artisanal, homemade gelato shop served right here out of a double-decker bus.
The line was super crazy long, so we jumped right in and we're about to dive in. The flavors I got were Italian cheesecake and Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah, I did.
I wanted to do Nutella, but they were out of Nutella, so I think you got me Oreo instead.
I did.
And then I got stracciatella, I think, which is like a vanilla base with chocolate chip.
We have to eat this so fast because it is melting like crazy. Welcome to Aruba. Here, try the Ferrero.
Ooh, that one's really good.
Try my Italian cheesecake. I love like a berry mixed with a cream. I think it's so good. So that's what this is.
Ooh, that is good.
Watch this. I'm just literally gonna drink all the liquid. Y'all, this wind. I don't know what it looks like, so we're just gonna go with it.
Looks beautiful.
You lying? Yeah, you are. This Palm Beach area though is really lit. You definitely gotta check it out when you're here.
Gelatissimo is a really cool spot to come to. I know it's in the touristy area, but the gelato really is good.
It really is good. Man, it's melting so fast.
Oh, so fast.
I'm gonna go eat our liquid gelato.
I'm gonna be drinking the rest of mine.
Shout out to our patrons because of this light. So every single name down below. You guys are amazing.
And the tripod that she's holding it on, so.
You want to see what it would look like without the light? I mean, what?
She's been doing this bit for like over a year and a half
Because
now.
our patrons are amazing, so that's all. Okay.
We promise you've supported us in many more ways than just this light.
I mean, yeah, true. And subscriptions and all that stuff, so thank you. We love having you in the family. So we've had an amazing day exploring Aruba the best way we know how, with food.
But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy it, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet, consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps us out so much.
Make sure you guys check out all of our other Aruba videos, and we will see you next week.
It's mahi-mashi
Mahi-mashi.
laughing at us.
Go.
I love your hanging. I think we deserve this. We're eating all day already. 2 thumbs. Ready? What?
Thims or thams, you still said it.
I did.
It was funny.
I get tongue-tied, so do you.
I never put that in the video.